Let me ask you something. And I want you to really sit with this question. How many times have you forgiven someone? Prayed about it, cried about it, lose sleep over it, and you tell yourself, I am doing the right thing, only to end up right back in the same pain 6 months later. No. Yes, I know that look, because trust me, I have been there. So sisters, I am not here today to tell you that forgiveness is wrong. I believe in forgiveness. I practice forgiveness. But somebody needs to tell you the truth that nobody told me when I was younger. Sitting where you are sitting, holding on to someone who has already let go in their heart a long time ago. Forgiveness is for you, but reconciliation, that has to be earned. And there are some things, some very specific things, that when a person does them to you, the most loving, powerful, God-fearing thing you can do for yourself is to run, go, let them go. Today, on her next season, right here on the Dirty Couch, we're going to talk about the 3 things you should never forgive in a relationship. And by never forgive, I mean never excuse it, never minimize it, and never return to it as if it never happened. So get comfortable, because today Angie got something to say. Now, before we get into it, if you are new here, welcome to her next season, right here on the Dirty Couch. And this channel is your safe space for real conversation about love, hurt, pain, healing, and becoming the woman God designed you to be. Make sure you subscribe and hit that post notification bell, because I drop new conversation here every week. All right, let's get into it. 3 things, 3 hard truths. Let's go. Number 1, disloyalty. Now, I want you to understand what I mean when I say this, because disloyalty is bigger than cheating. Disloyalty is when the person who is supposed to be in your corner becomes the one tearing you down. Disloyalty is your partner telling your business to their friends, laughing at your struggles in their company with family and friends while you are at home, trusting them with your whole heart. It is them choosing everyone else, their friends, the boys, the girls, their family, their ex, their ego over you consistently, repeatedly, without apology. It is them leaving you emotionally stranded in your hardest moments, standing on the sideline of your life when they promise to be in the game with you. I remember a season in my life. I won't go into all the details, but I was going through something that broke me to my core. And the person I loved most, they weren't there. Worse than that, they made me feel like I was the problem for needing them. Sisters, let me tell you what I learned. A disloyal person doesn't just leave you alone. They make you feel alone while they are still there. And that is one of the loneliest feelings in the world. Here's what disloyalty tells you. It tells you that this person does not see your relationship as sacred. And when someone shows you that they don't value what you have, believe them. You can forgive them in your heart, release them, but going back, that's not forgiveness. That's volunteering for more pain. The next one you should not forgive is deception. Yes, number 2 is deception. Yes, this one right here, sir. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, that dismantles a relationship faster than discovering that your life, the life you thought you were living, was built on a lie. Deception isn't just lying. Deception is a lifestyle. It is someone who look you in your eyes and tell you what you need to hear while doing something completely different behind your back. It's omission. It's half-truth. It's gaslighting you into believing you are the crazy one for noticing something was off. And the most dangerous thing about deception, you rarely find out all at once. It usually comes in pieces, and most times when it is too late. A little here, a little there, until one day you're standing in the middle of your life wondering how much of this was even real. I have talked to many women, brilliant, beautiful, discerning women, who spend years second guessing themselves because someone they love was committed to keeping them confused. And confusion in a relationship is not by accident. No, honey, it is not. When someone is deceiving you, keeping you off balance, it keeps them safe. Now, here's what I want you to understand. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone tells a little lie here and there. Everyone tells a little lie here and there. Some you regret and some you do it because it was necessary to keep the peace. I'm not talking about them one-time little lapse in a judgment there that somebody tell a little lie but them apologize and you move on. I am talking about a pattern of deception that is a character issue. And you cannot love someone into having character that constantly deceive you. You deserve a love that is honest, even when honesty is hard. You deserve someone whose story never changes depending on who is in the room. Don't let someone charm you so that you forget what their actions already tell you. And number 3, which for me personally is one of the most important one, because that one hurt me the most. It is breaking trust. Now, some of you might be thinking, isn't that the same as deception? Yeah, I hear you. They are close. We could say they are first cousins. But breaking trust goes deeper, because trust isn't just about honesty. Trust is the foundation. Trust is what lets you sleep at night. Trust is what makes you exhale. Breaking trust looks like they promise they'd never do that again, and then they do it again. It looks like financial betrayal. Finding out money has been hidden, spent, stolen from your life. that you were building together. It looked like emotional affair, those inappropriate relationships that they swear was nothing. No, man, I'm a good friend. I'm a cousin. I'm a co-worker. Those boundaries that get crossed and then cross again. It looked like promise made in the dark that disappear in the daylight. You know them promise that when you're in your most intimate moment and they tell you what this, that, Tara, and when daylight, they don't remember because they can't recall ever telling you them sort of trust them sort of things they talk about. Here's the thing about trust. It is incredibly hard to build and devastatingly easy to destroy. Yes, trust is hard to build and it not take nothing. It's so easy to destroy. And once it is broken in a deep way, the relationship doesn't go back to what it used to be. It can only become something different. And both people have to want that with everything in them. It is hard. It's one of the hardest things to build back a relationship after trust has been broken. Sometimes healing is impossible. You just live in a survival mode. What I see happening too often is this. One person breaks the trust and say they are sorry. They maybe cry and, feel very remorseful about it. And then they expect everything to just go back to normal. And the other person, out of love, out of fear, out of habit, that person that they try so hard, but they are carrying the weight of what happened. They are carrying that weight of what happened alone, while the other person has already moved on. The person who broke the trust, once you forgive them, they move on and live in them life happily, while you, the person who forgive them and I try to make it work, you have the burden of what happened carrying. That is not healing, that is suffering silently. So sisters, if trust has been broken, there is no sustained or proven consistent change in that relationship. There's no guarantee that things will go back to normal. No words, no promise, no tears can fix that immediately. Most times you are no longer in a relationship. You are just now surviving and trying to sustain something that has already been broken. Girl, you need to run. I know some of you came here today because you're in it right now and you're trying to figure out whether to stay or to go, whether to believe them one more time, whether you are the one giving up too soon. And I just want to sit with you for a second and say, you are not weak for loving someone deeply. You are not a failure because this relationship hurt you. And you are not obligated to set yourself on fire to keep someone else warm. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. But going back to what broke you, that's a choice you make. And you, my love, you and you, my lovely sisters, have a choice. Her next season is not just the name of this channel. It's a promise that no matter what your last season looked like, your next one can be different, fuller, freer, more like what you always deserve. But it starts with you deciding that some things like disloyalty, deception, and broken trust are not things you carry into your next chapter. You leave those at the door. And if this message spoke to something in you today, I want you to do 3 things. Like this video, because it let more people find this conversation who needs it. Leave a comment below. Tell me which one of these 3 hits closest to home. You don't have to share your details. Just say number 1 or I have been there. You're not alone. And then, if you have not yet subscribed, please do so, because every week I show up right here for the real conversations. The ones your girlfriends might not know how to have with you. The ones that your mother might not have had with you. That's what we do here. And I just want you all to know that I love you. And believe you me, I mean that. Now, go take care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next video on the Dirty Couch.